I think it can be helpful for a lot of people new to JumpStart to learn a little bit about our history and how we've evolved over the last 15 years. Back in the early 2000s, the business and philanthropic community came together with the idea of creating a new kind of nonprofit focused specifically on early stage tech companies. Its reasoning, or the community's reasoning for doing that, is from 1990 to 2002. Northeast Ohio, according to Entrepreneur Magazine, was one of the least entrepreneurial communities in the United States. So the community wanted to come together and really figure out what's a new approach that could stimulate the growth of early stage technology, venture capital, innovation, and small business growth. Starting in 2004, JumpStart was formed and open for business. And our original focus was to coach hundreds of entrepreneurs and find 15 to 20 of the most promising first-time entrepreneurs and invest an average of about $450,000 into each of those businesses in a very risk-friendly way, and coach hundreds of entrepreneurs across the community. 2008 really began the second chapter of JumpStart, and that's when a series of funders came to us, encouraged by the work that we were doing directly with entrepreneurs, and asked us to support a broader, more ecosystem-oriented approach. So starting in 2008 and up till today, JumpStart funds, through state funding and other resources, dozens of economic development organizations all across Northeast Ohio focused on both early stage entrepreneurs as well as entrepreneurs in urban or rural communities that are more disconnected from resources in the region. So while JumpStart's partnership with the Ohio Third Frontier began in 2004, this work of expanding and supporting the broader ecosystem was a large priority of the Ohio Third Frontier and began in this time frame. Starting in 2011, JumpStart's work expanded from supporting the ecosystem and direct investing in support of technology entrepreneurs. We began a partnership with a range of national foundations and the U.S. government to go to communities across the United States and help leaders in those communities think about how to develop more of a robust, organic, entrepreneurial, and diverse support mechanism and ecosystem for companies in their local community. Those relationships still play a major part in our work today. In 2014, JumpStart took the learnings that we had generated from working all across the country and began to launch a new set of initiatives. These programs focused on inner-city, non-tech startup entrepreneurs, as well as small businesses located in poor and disconnected and rural communities to help them advance their economic prospects and generate more jobs. In addition to that work, JumpStart also started to work with second stage companies or established businesses that maybe had been in business for decades but were no longer growing or taking advantage of market opportunities as they hoped they could. JumpStart began that work to provide both technical assistance as well as access to capital to firms that maybe would never raise venture capital but had the opportunity to generate hundreds of jobs in our community. During this same period of time, JumpStart started to generate significant financial returns from the investments we began to make back in 2004. And so with those returns, that enabled and empowered our work to continue to expand, helping more diverse and ambitious entrepreneurs located throughout our community. 2017 was a banner year for JumpStart with three major outcomes and initiatives. First was the acquisition of Cover My Meds by McKesson. This was the first unicorn acquisition made in the history of Ohio's startup economy. The second was our partnership with the KeyBank Foundation. In July of 2017, KeyBank granted $24 million to JumpStart to not only accelerate our work with technology startups in Greater Cleveland, but also to rapidly advance inclusive economic growth across the state of Ohio and upstate and western New York. Our third major initiative in 2017 was a partnership with Cleveland Clinic that brought the plug-and-play tech accelerator from Silicon Valley to Cleveland. This initiative is going to have a founding focus on digital health, and we're very excited and encouraged by the number of startups that are coming from all over the world to Cleveland to partner with our healthcare institutions and with JumpStart. So JumpStart at the 15-year mark is very proud of the impact that we've been able to make, not only directly to entrepreneurs, but our role in creating a broader ecosystem that serves the needs of both startup technology entrepreneurs, inclusive small business entrepreneurs, as well as more established businesses. At the end of the day, our work is really about building a public-private, philanthropic, and institutional collaboration that can rapidly advance economic growth in Northeast Ohio.